Hey everybody, still having issues with this computer, but I've got some things I've got to get done, so here we go again. Um, I got in these patchwork embellishment boxes from Perfectly Imperfect Crafts, which is Cat, and I have taken them out of the bag and everything. So I actually took them to work the other night, and one of the ladies was like, "What do you have?" Because they know I go on here and do videos and stuff, and so I actually took them out and showed her in advance. But so I have this one right here. I have this note from Kat. It says, "Susie, oh my God, I'm losing my mind. Just so you know, LOL. Thanks for joining the swap. Sorry it took so long. Hugs, Kat." And that poor girl had the worst time getting her envelopes in. Hey, Deb, how are you doing tonight? This morning? Well, that is good. I'm just going over my boxes. I'm having issues with my videos recording. I'm good, thanks. The videos are recording fine, but my sound is not. It keeps breaking up, and I tried it with the headset, without the headset, just through the webcam. It's giving me fits tonight. So I'm doing I had to do it live to do my week 3 of Girls Just Wanna Have Fun. So okay, well, let's dig into these boxes. We have this one right here first. This says Hello Fall. Make sure I'm actually okay. I'm still working on this. Here we go. It says Hello Fall. It is so cute. Okay. That's so cool. The cat's already went through these, but I just kind of wanted to go on here, and it is absolutely adorable. Dana actually sent. I got this one from Dana. I'm not ever going to get that back in there now. But isn't it pretty? I love that paper. It's so cute. And these little brads, I don't have any cute little brads like this here. All we have are the, Lord, if I can get it in the camera. All we have are just like the little multicolored ones. So I know the colors are so pretty. I mean, summer's my favorite, but fall is really nice. So I can't complain about fall. I love it. I cannot wait to dig in here and start making stuff with these. I am so excited. I don't know who got my box either. I know Kat did say that she had a list if we wanted to know um, who got our boxes. So I don't know, I may ask her the next time I see her on. I didn't get your boxes though. I don't. I don't know. Maybe they just don't do videos. The people that got ours. And this one is from Kelly Simpson Fuller. She actually doesn't make videos yet, but she is on Instagram. Hi, River. And her style is clean and simple, but she'll try anything. Halloween's her favorite holiday. And the next is her birthday, August the 13th. Her favorite colors are red, black, orange, and purple. She likes more jewel tones. That's awesome. This one's very pretty too. She had some neat little stuff going on. actually think there's two different sheets in here. There is. Oh, I hear my husband moving around. He busts in and just don't even pay him any attention. He borrowed my little box cutter earlier. He was doing something I don't even know. And he brought it back, and I looked at it and it's covered in blood. I'm like, babe, what did you do? He's like, I cut myself a couple times. It's okay. And I'm like, well, you can just have this. Like, seriously, I can't use that for anything I'm doing with now. I send that to people. So, and I told him, I was joking with him. I said, actually, I said, give me that back in case I need to set you up for something later. It's got your DNA on it. So, oh, he is such a mess, though. Depending on what movie or TV show he's watching, depends on what he's in the mood to do. So he is just too funny. But yeah, I just love these. I thought they were so cute. Put these back where they go. I know, Deb. I told him I was going to have to up his life insurance. Hey, Susan. I was just telling them the story about your friend, the forge maker. But I told them about the box cutter. Susan knows about some of our stories. He could definitely use a babysitter sometimes. Okay, well, I did that. I'm going to do another one. I may just go ahead and do something while we're here. Susan, I told them, yes, I do. I really do. I told them I was trying to do my videos and upload some stuff that I've been needing to upload, but the sound on my webcam, whether I have my headset on or don't or what, I keep breaking up on whenever I record the videos and go to post them. So I'm having to just do lives, which is fine, but it just really what I was trying to do. Why is this doing this? Have y'all got to see our four friends one word yet? With Jamie and Jan and Tina? I know I had a card here somewhere. Can work on some IC cards real quick while y'all are already here. I know Susan's getting ready for work, but Deb, are you or River working on anything? Oh, Susan, we've been doing videos that are, we're going live on Hangouts, and it's four of us together doing it, and we just pick a different word to kind of challenge ourselves. And the first night was Paris, and the second time was Swan. So, hi, Sue. That's cool, Deb. I have this past year, I had such a hard time getting in the mood and spirit for Christmas at Christmas time, much less in July. So I don't know what I'm going to do with that. I keep trying to psych myself up for it, but it's just hard for me sometimes. Where am I at here? There we go. I gotta get some better lighting too. Yeah, I understand. Poor Susan broke her wrist. So I hate it too. Yes. Damn it, was it your mom that was sick? Is everybody doing okay your way now? Or at least better? I know somebody had been sick over on your side. Okay. That's what I thought it was your mom. I hate to hear that. I will keep her in my prayers. Wow. I'm just ripping up some paper now. I'm going to make a card real quick. Because I'm just tearing up paper too to make a card. I was going to make some IC cards. I actually just came on to show my embellishment boxes that I had got in the mail. But everybody's piling in, so I'm just going to work on a card while everybody's here and hanging out. So we're just kind of talking and doing a little bit of this and a little bit of that. It's been so quiet. I don't know where everybody has been at. Oh, I'm so sorry, guys. Girls. Let me see if I can keep this in the frame. I will, Susan. Thanks for stopping by. It is the exact same time here, River. I'm in Alabama. Hey, Kelly. Kelly, does this box look familiar? Oh, you're not too far away, River. Yeah, I was going through and because my videos, I'm having such a problem with my videos. So Dev's hour ahead like Susan. This is where the second one went. I had been at work, so it is 4:46 here in Alabama. Oh, I do. It is so pretty. Thank you so much. It is gorgeous. And you were right. They're cattails, by the way. That's what we call them here, too. But the box is awesome. I was telling the girls that were already here, I can't wait to dig in and start making stuff with it. So you're an hour ahead of us. Okay. In Ohio. Oh, I had some people commenting on some of my videos, 7 to be exact. And YouTube held their messages as spam. But I'm still working on learning all this YouTube stuff, so I didn't realize it was in there in that little folder being held as spam until tonight. And one of them was from a month ago. I felt so bad whenever I found all those tonight. Oh, that's cool. I wonder how far you and Sue are from each other, Kelly. That's just too much. I'm trying to get used to this camera, ladies. River, I actually started painting for my crafts, and I decided I wanted to try paper crafting, and so but I do a little bit. I've done what do you wood burning. I've done some wood burning, and I've done some glass etching, and I've painted, and now I'm making cards, and well, I'm practicing making cards. I'm not very good at paper crafting yet, but I'm trying. I basically, I just kind of have all these different lovely, wonderful moods and pick up whatever at that time. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm trying to plug my charger in before my phone dies, and I can't see what you ladies are saying. That's all I can do. Well, I can't sew, and I can't embroider. I mean, I can hand sew, but my mom told me she would teach me how to use a sewing machine. So, my dad has a lathe. I tried my hand at that, but he doesn't really like to let me mess with it when he's not around because it's kind of dangerous sometimes. So, oh, I can't crochet or knit either, Deb. Well, you could have fooled me, Deb, because you make some really pretty paper crafts. So, uh, yeah, when I go to do something or pick up a new craft or whatever, I go on YouTube, and that's what usually happens is I find a video that I want to watch about one thing, and then the little videos that's down below it. I usually end up watching those because there's something in there that I think is cool, and then down the rabbit hole I go. Oh, I am so serious, Miss Deb. You make some gorgeous things. That little book you made for Jamie was adorable. And then some of the stuff I've seen on your channel, just wow, it blows me away. That is so cool, River. My sister can crochet, but I'm just not so good at it. So, are you ladies just getting up or haven't been to bed yet? Oh, I hate that, Sue. Arthritis is awful. It really is. That is awesome, Kelly. Yeah, River, I haven't been to bed yet either. Oh, well, thanks for stopping in, Sue. I appreciate it. Yeah, naps are nice. My husband had to stay up tonight because he has to work Monday night, so we actually, after that first video, we went and ate at the Waffle House because he was hungry and said he was about to go to sleep, so he had to get up and move around. might have something to do with all that blood loss. Just kidding. Okay, so thanks. Alive like a cat. They live like a cat. Down Sunday. Gotcha. Yeah. Well, I wasn't going to go into work Friday night, but they called me, and so I went on in, and they're gonna want me to come back in Wednesday night. So, oh, I've been up, Sue. I'm like them. My sleep schedule was awful. There we go. Yes, Kelly, pecan waffles are delicious. Jam my 7 on. I'll come in because y'all know I work 6 p.m. to 6:15 a.m. So I'll go to work, and some days I can't sleep to save my life. So I'm up sometimes up till lunchtime, and then I go take a nap, and then go into work and do that all over again for 7 days. And then I get off for 7 days. Hey, Joey, no problem. So that messes me up. Thank you. Oh, so you were missing out. I love the Waffle House. I really, honestly like Huddle House better because they have French fries and Waffle House doesn't. But beggars can't be choosers, so those 7 on are awful, Kelly. I mean, they really are. And then I don't want to go when I get off. I really don't want to go in, but you know how it is. A little extra craft money never hurts, and sometimes I just can't. I have to be like, y'all, I'm sorry, but I just can't. I'm trying to figure out a better setup for my webcam. This is the first night I have plugged it in and actually used it. I've had it for about a week now, but that whole work thing, I just have been able to get it plugged in and everything downloaded for it. So, oh, Kelly, I'm telling you, it is awful. And my husband's on a true swing shift, so um, he does the one week he works every day except Wednesday and Thursday, and the next week he's off every day except Wednesday and Thursday. And that Friday, Saturday, Sunday that he works, it kills him too. I told him, I said, I just imagine 7 of those. He's like, uh-uh. I hear him outside the door rattling around. 4 10s and 3 days off. I don't know. That wouldn't be too bad though, I don't guess. Probably a lot better than the 7 12s. That's for sure. Those 5 8s are bad. Which I love night shift. I've always loved night shift, but I've always been a night owl. I used to drive my mom nuts. Oh yes, Deb. Well, the people that are salaried where I work at now is so weird because even though they're salaried, they they have to use, and it doesn't make any sense to me because salaried is, if I'm not mistaken, you get paid a certain amount all year long. But if they need to take off or something, or if they're working from home or whatever, they have to use a vacation day. They still get vacation days. It's so weird. So they have to put in their vacation days and use those. But that kind of defeats the whole purpose of salary, does it not? Well, get on up, girl. Get to work. We can work together. Oh, okay. I just know I always thought that was weird the way that they did it. Oh gosh, Kelly. I must have missed that in our chats. I did not know you went for dialysis, dear. Yeah, but I know it can be rough. We had a patient one time that come over when I worked at the hospital that was getting dialysis, and He ended up having a heart attack and come over, and then the doctor hit him. And no, 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 that was a different patient. This one, they had hit the wrong spot or something, and he started bleeding, and like it wasn't stopping, and it was awful. And I mean, there was literally blood just squirting across the room, and I was like, "Oh my gosh!" Like I don't know what the doctor was thinking that day. There are some stories I could tell y'all, but you do not. You don't like the sight of blood, Deb? Yeah, I didn't think. My mom wanted me to go to school to be a nurse. And I was like, I don't know that I can do that. I said, as far as sticking people and stuff, so I'm afraid I'd hurt somebody or something. And I learned a lesson in that because very shortly after that, my daughter was diagnosed with type 1 diabetes. And so I had to stick her every day. Well, that's better than being stuck all the time, though, right? I didn't, Deb. I I teched in the ER for a while, but I didn't go back and get my nursing degree. I actually ended up leaving the hospital and going to work in the quality assurance department at the job where I'm at now. So I bounce back and forth between our chemistry lab, microbiology lab, and HACCP. I'm like a jack of all trades, master of none. Not necessarily at my job, just in particular. I know a little bit about a lot of things, but not a lot about one thing. Hmm. Oh, goodness, Kelly, that's awful. Yeah, they definitely like it that I can come in and do just kind of whatever, but it's a mess sometimes, that's for sure. But I guess that's with any job. Gosh, that's not good. major issues out of it. Wow. I feel like it still needs something. I am awful. Do y'all and then go to something else and come back to it? It's almost like I have to step away from it sometimes to figure out what I need to do with it next. Oh, that's good. I'm so glad you're feeling better. I know being sick is no fun. Ah, I don't like that connecting right there. Oh, thanks, Dad. I honestly, like I said, I wasn't prepared for this, but everybody started showing up, and I hate to just be like, okay, I'm gonna do another one in a minute. So, nah, I just grabbed what I had right here close by and started doing a card. Kelly, I call it free range crafting. Before I got my craft room, my husband called it, I had like this circle of my craft supplies in the living room, and it was the craft circle of doom. And now in here in the craft room, it's the craft room of doom. He is so funny. Oh, you will. it takes me forever to decide. Like, I have stuff, honestly, Kelly, I have paintings that, like, pour paintings that I did, gosh, last year that I haven't finished. I guess that would be a good word for it. I mean, they're cute, but um, I look at them and they're just not finished to me. Like, they need something else. And one of them I actually took and painted a tree on. I'll show y'all one day. And then it was like it was done. But you'll know when it's done. It's definitely funnier with Of Doom behind it. I'll definitely go around the edges. Oh, I bet this right here will work. I had some handy dandy ink just right here. Yes. I actually probably should hit the sides of some of this paper. I'm still learning about all the inks and what you use what for and all that fun stuff. So, I don't think that's glued down good. It's not. Yeah, Kelly, I watch a lot of YouTube videos trying to figure stuff out so that I don't just look totally and completely clueless whenever I come on here. But like I said, then it ends up, one thing leads to another and I'm down the rabbit hole looking at something I had no intention of looking at. Yes, Deb, I will give it a try at least once. I may not succeed, but I will at least try it. I still got to do our little paper gluing thing that Jan and them was doing Friday night. I felt so bad for going into work because we had been planning on doing that, and I've got my picture. I've got to work on it. So I'll probably have a video up about that at some point this week. But I felt so bad for going into work, but they were so short-handed. They had to fire several people. So it's bad when production calls me in to work with them. I thoroughly enjoy it though, but I'm like their last resort. There we go. Well, that made life a lot easier, though, didn't it, Kelly? Now we had this pigment ink and stays on and chalk ink. And speaking which, I'm gonna tell y'all what I bought a D-stash when I first decided to jump into this, and it had these little, I want to say they're Prima chalk thingies, chalk inkers. They're like little bitty handheld ones with the turquoise handles. Love them things. They're great for like going around the edges of stuff. And I even took one for, I did my first swap was over on Sabrina K Country Crafters channel, and they were doing a, what's it called, movie themed or favorite TV themed card swap. And I ended up doing Jaws, and I took them and I cut out like some gray paper and um made y'all. Let me see if I can get a picture of it up here. I'll show you guys. I didn't think it was too bad for the first card I had actually made. Y'all just excuse my mess on the table because at this point I was crafting downstairs in the living room. Let me see. Can y'all see that? Let's see. There we go. That was the front, and this was the inside of the card. So that was the first card I ever made. Yes, it was Jaws. Thanks, Kelly. I've loved sharks since I have been a little girl. Sharks, the ocean. I actually wanted to be a marine biologist. That still isn't right yet. I had never tried any of the chalks until I got those in. I didn't have a lot of ink. I really don't, still don't have a lot of ink, but I have those little guys, and I just love them. They're fabulous. I don't know if they sell them anymore. Oh, good night, Deb. Have a good one. All right, Kelly, we got a couple people hanging out. That's not. So I guess it's just me and you, unless they decide to chat with us. I don't know. I still feel like it needs some more paper on it. Okay. Oh, that's cool. Well, then I guess it is just me and you after all. If you're on both your devices. Okay, then we still have another visitor, so. But totally cool. I appreciate everybody stopping by, whether they want to talk or they don't. Appreciate them being here, hanging out with us. I'm pretty sure I'm still using too much of this glue. I'm trying not to use just a little bitty baby bit, but I don't know. A sturdy pin loop. Um, about said I don't know what you're talking about, but I do. Dur, dur, dur. What's the word? Bird, bird, bird. Um, I squirrel so bad. I'm so sorry. Do you have plastic? Or even if you took a one of the, what are those things called? Is it binder clips? And clipped your pen on there, like for that to hold your, would that work? Like I'm looking at this through the camera to see if it's, if I think it's done. I still put something else on here. Not that one. Yeah, I think the binder clip would be a pretty good idea. Did you know you can actually cover those with fabric? Pretty much, yeah. But you can take the little things out that flip around on them and cut you just a little bitty piece of fabric down and stick it on there. Yes, ma'am. I watched it on, gosh, I wish I could think of that lady's name, but I watched it on another lady's video. I want to say her name was Paula something. Maybe. I don't know. She's got a couple good things. She has another video on how to make like altered paper clips out of tickets. That was pretty cool. yellow strip is killing my soul. Yeah, you could do it with cardstock too. Like this. It's just too much. I need something to break that up a little bit. Ah, I got paper everywhere. If I go off camera, the only thing I'm doing is tearing this paper. There's nothing special about it. Just randomly tearing paper. I want a bigger flower in there or something. Let me tell you what I did with the mosaic. I wanted to do this tree. However, Lord, I gotta quit that. It was really plain. It was like just a scraggly tree. I mean, it looked pretty much black in fog. And I was like, well, I said, like, I like that. But I was like, it's too plain for what y'all are doing. So, um, what I had, okay, that's the one that's driving me nuts right there. So what I had decided to do, I do too. I love trees. Let me just hang on, Kelly. Give me just a second. I'm gonna show you that thing I was talking about earlier, and then I'll make another video showing all some of the stuff I've done. But what I had, I told Jan, I said, look, I don't know. Just pick me out something. I don't care what you pick. I'll try it. It doesn't matter. Just pick out something and I'll give it a shot. Girl, let me tell you. Let me find this picture. Oh, goodness. Where did my top chat go? Okay. Let me see. Can you see that? That was the one that I wanted to do initially. When I told Jan to pick me out one, she dug this out. This is what Jan picked for me to do. So it's definitely going to be a challenge. That's for sure. I mean, it's beautiful. I think it's beautiful. But it's going to be a challenge. It's going to be fun, though, I think. So, yeah. Oh, crap is right. It'll be okay. I'm not worried about it. I mean, the worst case that could happen is I get a bunch of paper glued down. It looks crazy. I cut it up into inches or something, use it for something else. That's like the worst that could happen is I just totally fail. So I don't care. I'll get there eventually. Okay, let me get this other tree real quick. Hang Okay. That's what I'm worried about, Kelly. So I'll probably do some and then come back to it. Okay, so I did a orange and green and yellow and a little bit of almost a mermaid blue paint pour. And it looked weird. I didn't even know I just started putting paint down. And this is, Lord help me. Where is it at? Nope. Yep, there we go. That's what I came out with when it was all said and done. And how I actually ended up doing that was I had some leftover paint from something else I was painting. And I was like, well, let me just see what I can do with this. And I ended up with that crazy funky tree. Yeah. Well, some of the trees we have down here, like the water oaks, real big. So that's kind of what I had in my head. Yeah, almost. But there was this one tree we had outside of our ag shop, and it was huge. Like I had never in my life. I mean, it was so, so, so big. And that's kind of the tree I was actually thinking of whenever I done this. I mean, the trunk of it was just extra thick. The branches were extra thick. Everything on it was just extra thick. The roots, everything. So that's what was in my head when this started being put down on the canvas. So I've got several more of those backgrounds I need to do something with. I'm gonna bring them up here. Right now they're in the basement. It does. My mom actually wants that one, so she's gonna get it. But I'm gonna bring my other ones up here that I'm not, excuse me, done with yet, or I don't think is done, and I'm just gonna hang them up around my craft room. And I figure if I look at them long enough, or whenever I'm in here doing stuff, something's eventually gonna cross my mind, and I'll go ahead and think of something to finish it up. So I think that's better now. Maybe just one more little scrap of paper. Yeah, I love trees. I guess I don't know what a good word for it would be exactly. I like kind of not really gloomy, dreary, sad, but in the same token, gloomy, dreary, sad. And I know that sounds so dumb, but it doesn't make me sad. Like I did a painting, learning how to do raindrop techniques with Jane font from Painting with Jane. And it's a window, and it's like you're on the inside of the house looking out the window, and the raindrops are coming down the window. So Is that where I want that? No, not really. No. I think I need a bigger piece. That's what it was. Yeah. I mean, it's not that I'm not a happy person, but I don't know. Like, I get off work and I swear, I seriously, I don't want to go anywhere. I don't want to do anything except hang out at home in my craft room and pretty much be left alone. I mean, I don't want to do nothing. It's like, I guess, I guess you could say I need to recharge my batteries after dealing with people at work all week. Yes, I'm definitely an introvert. And I mean, it's not that I just like somber and creepy stuff. I mean, I like everything. I like to see what everybody does. I like, bright colors. Look at this. Has nothing to do with somber or anything. But I don't know. Yeah, I would probably classify myself anything but normal. That's still gonna be crazy and get on my nerves right there. I know it. I do too, Kelly. I think everything is so awesome. Like when when I won that little giveaway Pam was doing, I loved getting that stuff in and checking it out and seeing what she had made. And I love seeing what everybody makes. It's just so cute. I don't really know what my thing is yet. Oh, she made you a flip book too. That's cool. I haven't got to go check out her channel or anybody's stuff really here yet. I've been trying to go watch all the Girls Just Want to Have Fun collabs, but I mean videos, but oh, I can't wait to see it. I'm telling you, that little envelope book and then that other little, I don't know what that thing's called. Is it like would it be a journal or what? That she sent me. It was cool, that's for sure. Whatever you call it. It was cute. Oh, that's cool. That's awesome. Yeah, I remember she said she was going to be sending out little gifts and stuff, and I think that is so super cool. That is just too big. That not so much. Yeah, and see, I want to make a book or something, but or a journal or something. I don't know. Oh yeah, I'm telling you, some of these ladies just blow me away in the stuff they can do and that they make. I mean, I guess we'll get there one day and practice makes perfect, so we'll just have to keep working on it. Junk journals too? Why? Like, am I misinterpreting that wrong? Maybe I'm thinking of an art journal. Well, don't let it intimidate you. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, don't let it intimidate you, girl. You got it. You can definitely do it. I wouldn't be concerned. Well, I got your info. We'll get on here and craft some together. So, are you ever going to do videos? You just haven't done them yet? Because I'm going to tell you what, those really. Yeah, the flip books. I'm going to tell you what, Jan taught me how to do that. And it's really not hard, I guess would be the word. Where was I going to put this at? It was somewhere. Something just did not look right on that screen just a minute ago. The videos intimidated me more than the crafting. That sounds wild, but I don't know, like, and it's weird. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, the first time you do a video, it's kind of weird. You're sitting there, unless you go live, but you're sitting there and it's like you're talking to yourself, but you're actually talking to everybody else, making your video. And yeah, I did that for a while, and finally I just did like, I don't know, it was like maybe a minute intro video or something. It was not very long at all, but I knew if I didn't just jump in and do it, then I wasn't ever going to do it. So I had to just kind of force myself to just go on and do it and be done with it. And then it wasn't really that bad after all. That's just too much right there. See, you're ready to go then. And the messed up part, okay, I'd go into work and I would practice on my coworkers. I'd be, I'd walk in the door and I'd be like, "Hello, and welcome to another episode of Crafty Saturday, starring Susie with guest stars, or co host, you know, Kevin Keenan and Rebecca Sherlin." And they were like, "What?" I'm like, "I'm practicing. Y'all leave me alone." See, I don't like my voice either. Mm, oh, wow. Well, thank you. Awesome. Do you just need my email so I can give you my address, or I can have your email? Okay, I gotcha. Apparently, I am today, Kelly. Thank you so much. I'll make sure and send you an email. I'm sorry, Kelly. I'm sending her email real quick. Okay. Well, that was surprising and awesome and cool and everything all at one time. Yes, ma'am, I got that address sent right over. Thank you again so much. I've got to go comment on her video. Yeah, Kelly, you're going to have to start remembering all those. Okay, I'm thinking that's better than what it was. Yeah, I thought you won one actually recently, wasn't it? That is so awesome. Oh, you've never won a giveaway? That's awful. Well, I'll tell you what, since you just dropped in and saw me, I've got a giveaway, a hidden giveaway, in my video, in my other live that I did last night. My webcam's crazy, and for some reason, I can't get it to, um, I can't get my sound to come in right. That's just too much pink right there. Like every time I talk, uploading the video is not the problem, but my sound, it just keeps breaking up, which is why I've been live a couple times tonight. Yeah, I think there's literally 3 entries right now on my giveaway. Excellent. Well, good luck, dear. Okay. It's Therese, right? Yay, I remembered. Good morning. I'm trying to decide if I'm done with this or not. Oh, Kelly took a nap and I haven't been to bed yet. Honestly, Therese, I was on here to show my embellishment boxes that I got in from Kat. One, imagine that, is from Kelly, and the other one was from Dana. And everybody started piling on. So I had a blank card here, some random little scraps of paper, and I started putting a card together so that we could just hang out and craft. Uh-oh, the big screen. That's awesome. I need to do some kind of little embellishment or word or something on there. I totally was not prepared for that at all. Y'all know what else I need to do? I need to stamp out my images for Tina's stamped image swap. No, I haven't gone to bed yet. Women, can you really see the card? You can You can really see it? Where am I at? There we go. Oh, gotcha, Kelly. I'm tracking. You put me on the TV so you can see it good. Thank you. Yeah, I don't have any of my embellishments out or anything like that. You know what, though? I think I've got some buttons that would be super cute. I started just take and glue some of that down on this tag to kind of match it up. But I think I've got buttons somewhere. There we go. I don't know if I have any in this box that'll go with that, though. Hmm. I definitely don't have any pink ones in this box. Go figure. Mm, Look at my junky little drawer right here. because I can either do some buttons. I thought I had some of them little pearls just right here somewhere. Sorry, y'all. No, there's no pink in your embellishment box, but it's okay. Pink is not really, in all honesty, pink is not really my favorite color. Blue is my favorite color. I have a lot of clothes that are black because black goes with everything. It makes my life easy. My sister swears I can't match anything to save my life. Let me see. Nice, Kelly. Thank you. Good call. Good call. Red and black is my sister's favorite colors. She actually did her wedding in those colors. Man, Kelly, why didn't you tell me you have buttons in here? White buttons. Girl, when I got married, the first time I went to the courthouse, and then I was divorced for like 14 years. So, I see that. Thank you. And then after that, I've been married to my husband now for like 2 years. And how all that came about was, I wonder if I have a matching button to that. Let me see. We were actually planning a wedding in Savannah, Georgia, August the 6th of 2016. And my daughter kept getting sick. We had already put down a deposit on a wedding planner because we obviously don't live in Georgia. So that was the smart thing to do. And then we ended up, she was in ICU and in town, and they were talking about sending her out to MD Anderson in Texas. And he couldn't bear the thought of us going out there without him, and he couldn't use his sick time unless we were married for Carmen being sick. So he said, let's just get married. I'm like, no, you've been wanting a wedding. I hadn't wanted a wedding, but you've been wanting a wedding. I'm not even about to do that. And so he's like, no, seriously, like, I can't handle y'all going out there without me. I can't, I'm not about to bail on my family. I can't let y'all go without me. So I said, well, I said, are you serious? He's like, yeah, we'll just go to the courthouse tomorrow and get married. And I'm like, no, I said, Carmen will kill us both if we leave her out. And so I said, we'll just get the chaplain to marry us when he comes around. He's like, okay, cool. And I still am not believing him. I'm really not. So, and he was being drop dead serious. My mom had come there to see Carmen. I said, well, I'll tell you what, if you're serious, so call Sarah and tell her, call your brother and sister and tell them I said, just, give everybody a heads up. And I swear he called his brother and sister in law, told them. He called my sister and told her, I said, hey, boy, you got Sarah on the phone. Tell her to call my mom and tell her that we're getting married tomorrow so I can videotape her telling her and her reaction. My poor mom, oh my God, she turned around and she's looking at us and she's smiling. She's like, oh my God, are y'all serious? I'm like, looked at him. He's like, yeah, we're serious. We're really going to do it. And she's like, oh my gosh, that is so sweet. So, and then she started crying and she turned her chair around. And my child is over there being grumpy. At this point, she's still not in her right mind. And she's like, what is wrong with you? Why are you crying? What is going on? What are y'all not telling me? And mom's like, she doesn't know. I'm like, she has no idea. I said, tell her. And so then I turned the camera to Carmen. And mom told her, and she's like, what? So we left at 11 o'clock the next day, went and got us a marriage certificate, came back. One of my dad's friends, this preacher, came down off the mountain and married us in the hospital chapel at like 4 o'clock that afternoon. So we ran through the mall and I just grabbed a dress there. Nothing fancy, nothing whatever, but that's my story. And it was, Kelly, it was so sweet. So there's 2 of those. There's 3 of the. I need 4 of the same ones. And I have 4 of these, but I don't know. Are they too big? I can't decide. I hear him rattling around again. Yes, it was really sweet. I honestly, I thought he was joking. I mean, because he wanted a wedding. I didn't want a wedding. I mean, if we were going to do a wedding, I just wanted something small with our family there and not anything like big, huge, or whatever. That's not my style. He's like, that's fine, but I want us to have a wedding. And we ended up with a wedding. I mean, we couldn't get that wedding in Savannah planned to save our life, and we had a wedding planner hired. And we had, those work. We had a budget of like $5,000 for everything, for the dress, the wedding planner, when I tell you everything, that had better be all inclusive of that $5,000. The wedding, the reception, the dress, everything. So it was gonna be rough, but we got it done. Oh, thank you. Oh, that's so funny, Kelly. Well, I come in from work one day and he had been so sick. I mean, my husband doesn't ever take off work because he's sick, and he had been so terribly sick, even with Tylenol and stuff. Every few hours, alternating with Tylenol and ibuprofen, his temperature was still 1025. So I come in and he had his hands cut like this, like he had something, where am I at? Like he had something caught in there. And he was like, he looked so pitiful. He looked like death warmed over. And he's like, not much, but it's all I have. So, and that's when he asked me, and he got me the Claudia. So, and my mom didn't understand that this was the engagement ring and the wedding ring, just depending on which way it was flipped. So, that is her wedding band right there. She insisted that I have it, which is funny because she actually borrowed it from her mom when she got married. Yes, I'm very simple. It does not have to be anything fancy or super duper or anything like that. So I finally found 4 buttons that match. You like the buttons? Thank you. I thought it'd be a cute little addition to what we have going on here. Oh, thank you, Stamp and Play. I still think it needs something else on it, but like I said, I was not prepared for this at all. But everybody started logging on and I couldn't just leave. We were having too much fun talking and catching up with everybody. Yes, I am. So my brother in law, my husband said, I don't know what to get her for a present. I don't know. And my brother in law said, she is probably the easiest person in the world to get a present for. He said, you could pick up a rock and give it to her, and she would be appreciative of it just because you gave it to her. Oh, that was funny. Okay, y'all, so that I'm not like rummaging around making some weird, crazy noise, I'm gonna set this to the side and I will add something to it at some point later on, and then I'll flash back and show y'all the rest of it with what we're gonna end up doing with it. Because honestly, Lord, if I don't quit with that, I'm not even sure yet. Hey, that's cool. I asked people that go to like different beaches to bring me back seashells because they're all different. But that is super cool. So I'm gonna go ahead and just start this tag up, and it can match the card. Yeah, that is so awesome, Kelly. I like just the simple little things. I really do. Okay, Stam and Play, thank you for stopping by. I really appreciate it. It was great. Come back and see me sometime, and I'll definitely come visit you again on your channel. Thank you again. Oh, Kelly, that is awesome. And Teresa, I almost forgot you was in here. You're so quiet. You were so funny, Kelly. Yeah, me too. That would have been awful. I had a little bit of ink to that one to see if it made a difference. I guess we will see at the end. Yeah, I'm not sure either, Trees. Apparently they are, or either Kelly's friend didn't get caught one. Oh, that's cool. I'm ready to go on vacation now. Like, permanently. I am. Therese, I had came on here to do a video about my boxes because I was making videos and my sound was not it kept breaking up on me. So what I did was I was like, well, I've got to get this Girls Just Want to Have Sun collab uploaded. So I got on here and then everybody started piling on. So I had these just little scraps of paper on my table. So I literally just took, Lord, that's the ink pad I don't need to be grabbing. So I literally just took leftover scraps of a sheet of paper that I had that I was making this with the other day on Love, this center part. Um, and what's the word? Yeah, I just finished ripping the rest of it up. So I've got this pile of paper here And I'm just ripping it up and putting it on there. That's really cool, Kelly. The only thing I'm doing to this, thank you, Therese. Now on this one, I didn't hit the edges of the paper. Honestly, I didn't think about it in advance. So that's that. This one, I've got this ink pad right here. I got it on sale at Hobby Lobby. I guess romantic is the color. It's literally what was on my desk. So I I'm just hitting the sides of some of this paper with it to kind of give it some contrast on this tag that I've actually thought about it. I think that's probably why I kept looking at my card like it's just not done. Like something's just not the way I want it to be. But I can't exactly go back now. Not with this ink. I may could do something else to kind of work on that. I don't know. We'll see. Oh, thank you, Therese. I think they're both pretty too. Oh, or see, I've got to do some more research because I probably shouldn't even be using this for this, should I? I told you I didn't know what I was doing. Okay. I don't want that there. It's definitely working, so that's a plus. I need to put these papers in stacks. Because look, y'all, there's this one. It's like a yellow with a orangish gingham. And there's this pink one. Can y'all see that? That's pink. Then there's this. Those are actually strawberries that's on there. Let me see. Can y'all see that? And then I had another little poor little baby. I mean, it was a teeny tiny piece. Stripes, very pale stripes. I may have used it all. Oh well. And these will work. Let me see. Man, I wish I would have not. I wish I would have thought. Is what I wish I would have done. I totally forgot I still had this paper pad that I was using like right here. Because let me show y'all. Okay, this is something I got out of a D-stash because all we have here is Hobby Lobby and it's kind of bleh. It's called Four Seasons, but it had like two sheets. Let me find it and show y'all. So the other sheet I had is like this that I had ripped up and was using. Just a little bit different though. But it was the matching sheet to this. And then these. I totally didn't realize that these were in here. So what I think I'll do, I don't know, it might be too early to say. I'm gonna cut out one of these. I don't know which one yet, but one of them, maybe a couple of them, and put it on that card somewhere. And then I put some on the tag too. But yeah, those are cute. Yeah, it's cute, isn't it? I think the strawberries are cute too. Check out that lemonade. Stamps are pretty cute too. Okay. I think I will rip out this other matching sheet of paper though. Oh, are you? That way I can have that because this right here, can you see that? It's lighter, but it, like I said, it is the same thing as that. It's just a little more pale. So that way I'll have some of this to break up that. And it won't take a lot, but I need something. That was not what I was going for at all. Look at that. That's ridiculous. Hey, Squish. What? Okay. Hey, you want to see my card? I'm not done with it yet. You like it? It looks like a what? An old wall. I love you. Here. Sorry, my husband's going to bed. He has to work tonight. Yeah, I don't really follow the trends. I just kind of do my own thing, and if it just so happens to be in style or whatever, that's cool. Usually it's not, but I don't care. Is it coming through again now, Kelly? Okay, let me know. Because it seriously may be the fact that my husband come in and we were whispering because he was telling me good night. and that he liked my card, and that it looked like an old wall. Okay, good. I'm so worried about that Therese because, again, I was having issues with my videos tonight. It was you. Okay. Well, at least it's fixed and you're back and you're good to go. Yay! This little curly piece is going to be a pain in my booty. So I'm going to have to glue it as I go. I come in here the other day, the baby was sitting here watching my laptop with my headphones on, being so good. I went downstairs to get something, and I'm talking about he was zoned out. I come back, and he had cracked the top open on my stamp pad, inked up one of my stamps, and had added another stamp to this, which was fine. I mean, I don't care, but he was in here. I was letting him stamp the other day while I was in here doing stuff, and he certainly did not forget what he was doing. Oh, that's not good, Kelly. You gotta find those. He's two. I hate when I do that. Organized chaos over here. Like, you know how they say people with creative minds or smart people, whatever, have the messiest desks? Yeah, that's me. I try not to be so bad, though, especially doing the videos, but I was out sick one time at work, I guess 15 years ago, and one of my coworkers had went over. She was gonna be so nice and organize my office and clean up my desk, and I come back, I could not find anything. Like, I had my piles and piles of ordered quotes, this and that and whatnot. I come back, I could not find a thing. It was awful. Hey Kathy, how are you doing today? Oh, I'm good, thanks. If I could figure out what's going on with my sound, I'd be even better, but I'll get it eventually. The lives are fine, but me recording is giving me malfunctions trying to post on here. There is no rhyme or reason to this, ladies. I'm just kind of tearing it and gluing it down where I think it needs to go. And it'll drive me nuts until it's where I want it. Are you working on anything this morning, Kathy? Oh, goodness. Okay. Gotta get you some coffee going and whatnot. So I'm wondering what the next project's gonna be. We've got the Girls Just Wanna Have Sun collab for July. And I don't know what else we're gonna have going on. I'm ready to see what August holds, though. I'm excited. Kelly, by the time you find them, I could have like mailed you some or something. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm just tearing paper over here. Nothing major. Oh, I can't say anything. I was looking for mine earlier so I could hold down my swan. And you saw how I had the swan held down, didn't you? Because, where are we at? There we go. I couldn't find my binder clips. So, yeah, I have no room to talk. Paper clips. But it did what I needed it to do. It held the paper down so it didn't roll up. Oh, thank you, Therese. This was my girl. Just want to have Sun collab. So the paper clips aren't part of the project, but let's see where I'm at. There we go. Yeah, on the new thing we're doing with the 4 friends, one word. And I had the background, but no swan and no grass or stars or anything. So I finished it up. And the matte medium is still drying. I'll probably end up putting. Well, that one dried good, but I globbed it on so that I wouldn't lose my grass. But thank y'all very much. This right here is just fine fur, and the head of this one is. Let me find that. It's literally like right here. Where is that ball of junk? It is that soft, fuzzy stuff that I was making them flowers out of the other day. I want to say it's like the. Is it like baby yarn? What do they call that stuff? Yeah, the fun fur I used for the body, but for the head part right here, this little it's that soft, fuzzy yarn. Really, really, really soft yarn. Let me see. Here we go. I got another video I've got to make, but it's like this stuff. Do y'all know what that's called? What is that called? It's super soft. Thank you. I really had fun doing it. That new thing that we're doing is challenging. It really is, but like I told Jan and Tina, for it's harder for me, honestly, and I don't know what it is, but it's almost like I don't know, I just had to, like this. I I grabbed what was just right here because everybody came in, we were talking, and I didn't just want us to be sitting here chatting. I actually want to be working on something. And then now I'm doing this tag. But I that was just a card I had, some scraps on my desk, and then the buttons that are just I looked up and was right here by my desk. So I'm pretty good with winging it. But I appreciate that, ladies. I saw it whenever they told me the word was swan, like that is what popped up in my head was the swan princess. So I knew that that was what I wanted to do when they told me the word was going to be swan. Oh, that's awesome. I want to say Sandra picked the word swans. I don't know how that came about. I mean, it's cool, but I don't know. They do. Hey, Sue. Poor Kelly. Take them and clip them on to some of your bins or something so you can find them. It's just right there by your desk. Poor Kelly's trying to get her stuff together and work on her little traveler's notebooks. She can't find her binder clips. Huge binder clips. Well, at least you're finding some things you were missing. Oh, wow. That's pretty big. Well, I made this card, Sue. I'm not quite done with it yet. Else to it. But now I'm making a matching tag. Oh, thanks, Kathy. I think I'm actually already. Let me look. Yes, I am subbed to you already. Yay! I didn't realize I had hit 200 subbies. I'm gonna have to do something. I just noticed that. I want to say tonight, but I guess technically it was last night at this point in the day. Oh, that's cool, Kathy. Thanks, Kelly. I'll have to come by and check that out. Hmm. I'm making a tag that matches this card. I honestly didn't have anything in mind in particular, Sue. I was doing a video because my computer, the sound kept breaking up on me, so I was going live trying to catch up on some videos. And all the ladies started coming in, and I didn't want to get off with them coming in, so I just grabbed whatever random stuff was on my desk and started crafting with it. So far, I have a card, and now I'm working on a tag out of just scraps of paper. This was on my desk. Literally, the ink pad was already on my desk. These scraps of paper were on my desk. I had this card left over on my desk from the other night. This was just right behind me. And I literally just took what was around me and started making stuff with it. So we could just keep chatting, but I would still be being productive and making something. Okay, Kathy. Thanks for stopping by, Teresa. I appreciate it. Have a good one. Thank you so much. So, did you ever find them binder clips, Kelly? Oh, goodness, I'm so sorry. We got to do something about that. That'll work. Uh, don't want to wake people up, huh? What was it one of my friends posted on her Facebook? It was several months ago because honestly, I've been trying to stay off Facebook, but he put something on there about his room being disorganized or something. It was like, look, or maybe it was one, I don't know. One of my friends had on there, I know exactly where my extra thing of mascara is, and I have an extra thing of mascara right there under the left hand side of my bed. I mean, next to the oddball shoe or something. It was funny, but welcome back, Kathy. That was quick. Yeah, mine doesn't like me to wake him up either. Sometimes it's necessary. I'm awful though. I pick on mine sometimes, especially if it's time for him to wake up. I'll be on the phone with somebody or Facebook or live or well, not live, but like FaceTime, but not FaceTime. One of his friends was messaging him. One time I had come on here on Google Hangouts. He was still asleep, and we had just got off. And I went and actually He didn't know Adam was still asleep. So we were talking, and I was like, I tell you what, you tell him yourself. And I went in there with the phone and turned him on FaceTime. And he's all asleep. And then he starts talking to Adam's like, what in the are you doing? I'm like, we're waking you up. Your friend said it's time. You gotta get up. Oh, God. That's awful, Kathy. My husband is not really a coffee drinker. Every once in a while he will, but he doesn't really drink coffee. And let me just tell y'all, he made me coffee one time. He was trying to be nice. It was so sweet of him to try and make me coffee. He he knew he wasn't going to drink any, so he had filled the water up about halfway in the coffee pot. And then the basket and the filter, he filled slap full of coffee. It was like coffee syrup. Yes. It was so funny. I'm sure he probably didn't think it was as funny as I did, but it was so funny to me. I mean, I thought it was super sweet that, he even bothered to take the time and try and make me coffee. Oh, Kelly, I'm sorry, man. That's awful. Just wait till he's up, and then you can go your room, house, find your binder clips. Probably, Kathy. That's usually the way it goes. Or they'll be like right in front of her face the whole time. Mm. Halloween in August. I like that, standing in line waiting for Disney to open. Y'all, this on my desk, don't pay attention to that. It's just, this is my little table that I would paint on that I turned into my craft desk, which is also still my painting table because this side lifts up. It's a drafting table I had actually bought my daughter for drawing, and she never used it, so I took over it. And there's all kind of paint stains and everything on it, but it works. Oh man, Kelly, you've really got to find that stuff. So, have y'all ever been to the Stamp and Scrap Expo? They had one over in Duluth, Georgia. I wanted to go to it, but I didn't get to go to it this past Friday and Saturday. It looked like so much fun, too. Oh man, Kathy, that's awful. Yeah, I really want to go. I totally missed my chance this past weekend, but maybe next time. Girl, them kidney stones ain't no joke. I have averaged a kidney stone a year since I have been 25, and I honestly can't remember. I know at least two of them have had to been removed, if not three. But that first one they had to go in and get, oh my goodness, it was awful. Maybe Chanel. It's really, really, really soft. Oh yeah, they're awful. The first time I ever passed one, I had no idea what was going on, and I was driving down the road on my way to pay. At the time, I was doing taxes. I was on my way to pay our business license, and um, goodness gracious, it was awful. Like I felt like I was having a contraction and got to the little post office and went in there, went in the bathroom, like, oh my goodness. And then I went to the doctor because I didn't have a clue what was going on. I was, early to mid 20s, so oh goodness. Telling you, they are not enjoyable when you have them, that's for sure. I'm sure he did not enjoy them as much as you did. Hmm. Yeah, I think I'll go there instead. Yeah, right. Which my husband swears. I mean, he's like, you just don't feel pain. I'm like, yeah, I do. I said, you just need to suck it up. He's like, no, I swear, like something's wrong with you. You just don't feel pain, good or right or whatever. I'm like, nah, trust me, I feel it, but I've got to be hurting really bad. So maybe so, Kelly. You might have to give that a try. All right, night, Kelly. Tell them to quit having binder clip play dates. At least let y'all know first. All right, Kathy. Thanks for stopping by. Have you a good one. Thanks, Kelly. Have you a good one. We'll see you soon. Okay, I'm about to call this one myself. I'm not going to bed, but I think I'm going to try and give my video one more shot with getting the sound right. And I don't know what I'm going to do if it doesn't. But anyway, I'll figure it out. Because this sweet little tag right here is almost done. Give me this. And about the only thing I have left to do to this is hit the sides with some ink like that card and then decorate it. But I will do an update and show you guys and girls what it looks like when I'm done. Thank you all for stopping by, and I hope y'all have a good one.